I want to zoom in on one particular episode during this period that I think is fascinating. So in 1936, the communists in China kidnapped Chiang Kai-shek, who's the leader of the nationalists, and they're about to kill him. And Stalin radios in over the common term and he says, no, you can't kill Chiang Kai-shek. Even though he's your enemy, he's been massacring you. You got to let him go. And in exchange, Chiang Kai-shek has a promise to create a united front against the Japanese. Now, there's 30,000 communist guerrillas when they're fighting the Japanese at this period, and there's 1.5 to 2 million nationalist troops. So the communists get to claim the prestige of fighting the Japanese with a fraction of the effort. And this just seems like a brilliant move in Stalin's part in retrospect, because if they had killed Chiang Kai-shek, the nationalist forces might have dissolved. There would be a puppet government installed by Japan.
That's why he
did
did
it. A terrible thing for Stalin. It just seems like Stalin makes a lot of right calls in the theater in Asia at this time. And what is he understanding big picture that lets him...
Oh, hold on. There are dictators all over the world who stay in power for a long time. Do not dismiss their ability to stay in power. They're surfing quite a wave wherever they live, right? Of people who butcher each other with great regularity. I would suspect the most, this is suspect because how would I have the evidence, that many of these long-term dictators have EQs that are off the charts, right? They look when you come in the room, they just gut feeling know whether they're going to cap you or not. And if they get a few extra people, so what? Right? Just so they get rid of all the people who are going to cause them problems. And incredible abilities. Also, what Stalin does, and I think Saddam Hussein imitated him, but I could be wrong about that one, is you have multiple security agencies with overlapping jurisdictions. And so no one quite knows who's running the show and who's in power, but they're all funneling information to Stalin, so he has better information than anybody else. So you can use one day, another day, which explains how you can, all the heads of whatever, it's the equivalent of the KGB, it comes and goes. Most of the early heads of that wind up getting shot by their successors. You'd think they'd notice a pattern. But so they're very good at staying in power. They're really good at managing that problem. It does not bring prosperity. That comes from the world of maritime trade, of following by international law instead of capping your trade partner. You're not going to get a second trade deal if you do that. It's just so much more wealth creating, this alternate universe, but that's not where these continentalists are.
If you enjoyed this clip, you can watch the full episode here and subscribe for more clips. Thanks.